Across the vast agricultural heartlands of America, farmers face an enemy that is as small as it is relentless: invasive pests. From locusts and rodents to flocks of crop-devouring birds, these intruders threaten billions of dollars worth of produce every year. For decades, the fight has relied on pesticides, traps, and fences. Yet as pests adapt, multiply, and develop resistance, the struggle has taken on new urgency. In recent years, however, some farmers have turned to an unexpected ally: the eagle. With unmatched eyesight, lightning speed, and powerful talons, these raptors have proven to be more than symbols of freedom. They are now guardians of the fields. The idea is simple but powerful. Instead of relying exclusively on chemicals that can harm soil and water, farmers train and release eagles to patrol their farmland. A single eagle can spot a rodent from hundreds of feet above, swooping down to eliminate the threat in seconds. For flocks of starlings and other invasive birds, the presence of an eagle is enough to scatter them, sparing crops from destruction. The practice borrows from ancient traditions. In Central Asia, falconry has been used for thousands of years, with hunters training eagles and hawks to hunt prey. American farmers are now reviving this heritage, adapting it to modern agriculture. Specialized falconers work hand in hand with growers, introducing eagles into fields at critical times of the year, particularly during planting and harvest seasons, when pests are most aggressive. The results have been remarkable. Fields once plagued by waves of crows or starlings now stand relatively untouched. In some regions, pest-related crop loss has fallen by as much as 30%, saving millions of dollars and reducing the reliance on pesticides. For many farmers, eagles are not only efficient, but also sustainable, offering a natural solution that aligns with growing consumer demand for cleaner and more environmentally responsible food. Beyond economics, there's something deeply symbolic about watching an eagle patrol farmland. For farmers who work long hours under the sun, seeing the bird's silhouette cutting across the sky represents resilience, hope, and a bond between humanity and nature. It reminds them that even in the age of machines and biotechnology, the natural world still holds answers to some of the most pressing challenges. But challenges remain. Training and maintaining eagles is not simple. Unlike a pesticide spray, which can cover acres in minutes, raptors require skilled handlers, proper housing, and long-term care. Farmers must also respect strict wildlife regulations, as eagles are protected species in the United States. Despite these hurdles, more growers are exploring the practice, intrigued by both the practical benefits and the powerful symbolism of having America's national bird defending their livelihood. As dusk falls over fields of corn and soybeans, the cry of an eagle echoes above. It is not just a sound of the wild, but of partnership, an ancient predator, now serving as an ally against modern threats. The story of farmers and eagles has only begun, but it already offers a glimpse into a future where sustainability and tradition walk hand in hand. Across California's Central Valley, one of the most productive farming regions in the world, the problem of invasive pests has reached unprecedented levels. Almond orchards, vineyards, and vast tomato fields attract swarms of starlings and crows that can strip acres of crops. In a matter of hours, farmers here have traditionally relied on noise cannons, scarecrows, and chemical repellents, but the effectiveness of these methods has declined. The birds adapt, returning with even larger numbers. For many growers, the cost of crop loss is now measured not in thousands, but in millions of dollars every season. This is where eagles come in. By partnering with professional falconers, farmers have begun to introduce trained raptors at critical points in the growing cycle. A single eagle soaring above an orchard has the power to alter the behavior of entire flocks. Birds that once settled comfortably among the trees now scatter in panic, unwilling to risk becoming prey. Unlike artificial deterrents, which pests eventually learn to ignore, the presence of a living predator triggers instincts that cannot be unlearned. Texas provides another striking example. In the state's cotton fields, invasive rodents such as jackrabbits and ground squirrels cause extensive damage by chewing through young plants and irrigation systems. Here, eagles serve a dual purpose: hunting small mammals directly and discouraging larger pests from Nesting near croplands. Some farmers even coordinate patrols, releasing eagles in shifts throughout the day to ensure continuous coverage. The visual presence of the bird, combined with its hunting efficiency, reduces damage that once seemed inevitable. The economic benefits are becoming clear. Studies conducted in pilot programs suggest that farmers using trained eagles see a reduction of pest-related losses by as much as 25 to 35%. For large farms, that margin can represent hundreds of thousands of dollars saved each year. Just as importantly, the need for pesticides drops, lowering production costs and aligning with growing consumer demand for organic and environmentally sustainable food. What began as an experiment has started to attract serious attention from agricultural cooperatives and research institutions, but the approach is not without challenges. Eagles require extensive training and maintenance. They must be cared for by licensed falconers, provided with proper diet and shelter, and regularly exercised to maintain their hunting instincts. This limits scalability. Not every farm can afford to employ raptors on a full-time basis. There are also ethical considerations. As eagles are federally protected under the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act, farmers must work closely with wildlife agencies to ensure compliance, balancing agricultural needs with conservation laws. Despite these obstacles, interest is spreading. Some universities now include falconry-based pest management in their agricultural research programs, studying its effectiveness compared to conventional methods. Pilot projects in Arizona and Washington state show promising results, especially in vineyards and berry farms, where bird infestations are notoriously difficult to control. The integration of traditional falconry with modern agriculture is slowly moving from niche practice to a recognized tool. Beyond numbers and economics, there's a cultural resonance that makes this practice unique. The eagle, long celebrated as America's national symbol, becomes a literal protector of the nation's food supply. Farmers describe feelings of pride when they see these birds circling their fields, as if the land itself is under watchful protection. For communities facing the daily grind of pest invasions, the presence of an eagle transforms frustration into hope. There are also stories that illustrate the emotional impact. In one California vineyard, farmers recall a season where an eagle named Valor was introduced to patrol during harvest. Within weeks, the grape losses caused by starlings dropped dramatically. Workers spoke of how the bird became part of the farm's identity, with children and neighbors gathering just to watch it soar. In Texas, a cotton farmer reported that his eagle not only reduced rodent damage, but also scared off coyotes that had been threatening livestock. These anecdotes, though individual, highlight the wide-ranging influence of such predators when integrated into human work. Looking to the future, experts believe the use of eagles could expand if paired with new technology. GPS tracking, drones, and remote monitoring may allow falconers to manage larger territories with fewer birds. Some researchers even envision hybrid systems where drones mimic raptors in flight, guided by real eagles to maximize deterrence. The combination of natural instincts and human innovation could redefine pest management for a new era. Yet, the fundamental lesson remains simple. Nature itself provides some of the most powerful solutions. While chemicals, traps, and machines all have their place, the eagle represents a reminder that balance between humans and the natural world is possible. By working with predators instead of against them, farmers tap into relationships that date back thousands of years. As the sun sets over endless fields of crops, the silhouette of an eagle gliding across the horizon tells a story beyond agriculture. It is a story of resilience, adaptation, and cooperation between man and nature. For American farmers, the battle against millions of invasive pests will never truly end. But with the help of eagles, that battle now has an ally as majestic as it is effective.